You have that? It's a Cobra Kai kick. No, it's the Miyagi-Do kick. Cobra Kai never dies, man.
Hey, I'm here at Cobra Kai with Mente. And
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
as Carlos Gracie often said. We're going to go over a viewer request, which is how to defend the arm end guillotine or the front headlock position. So what I mean by that, it's kind of turning around, is when I catch his neck and I catch the arm. Okay. This can be a really difficult hold to get out of. It's also a very common hold to get stuck in. Okay. This allows me a lot of control over his body as well as a choke opportunity. The problem for most people is when they learn the standard guillotine defense. Here, there's two defenses. One, if he gets in quick, or his hips now. First, he brings his hips in, he can go to the back. Okay, that's an early defense. The most common defense that you're taught is he controls my wrist, he reaches over my back, he tilts me a little bit, he walks over to the side, bumps my knee, takes me down, and he's able to get to a position of better leverage where he can break the hold. The problem is, once I have the arm in, he can no longer reach over my back. The point of reaching over my back is, along with this hold, is that I can't elevate my body. I can't drive my shoulders up and lift my arms. Okay, that's why this hold over the back is so powerful. Once I'm here, he no longer has that ability, so I can arch into the choke. Okay. The other thing is, by having the arm in, bring your hips in and posture up again, it becomes much harder for him to get his hips under and get his head up in posture. So we can no longer do that defense. Okay, so now we're going to have to do a different defense. So the first thing is getting the posture down, right? What he wants to do is get his posture up with his hips in. But if he can't do that, or if I lock the choke in tightly, what he wants to stop happen next is the opposite. He wants to stop me bringing my hips in, because if he doesn't, arm in or otherwise, and I get my legs under my arms, and now I'm in a powerful position to finish the choke, arm in or not. Okay, so what he has to do is stop that. Okay, so the first thing that happens when I go here, he can't reach over my back. He's going to put both hands on my hips, and he's going to stop me walking in. That's crucial. Okay, you've got to stop me getting my power base underneath me. Now he has to make sure that he's not so far back, stretched his body away, that I'm able to snap him down to the ground, because that's often what you'll use a front headlock for. So he wants to keep his legs, feet under his hips, so I can't snap him down, and his arms locked on my hips, so I can't walk underneath. Once he's secure in that position, and he's decided, and again, I've got a strong enough hold, we're going to go to our situation, our escape here. So what's going to happen is, once he's blocked my hips, and I'm trying to do this, I've got a strong hold, he's going to switch his hands to this leg, the leg on the side of the head. He's not using his thumbs. You don't want to break your thumbs. He's making a connection here. Okay? This is for a couple reasons. When he does the move, one, he doesn't want me to knee him in the face. Right? Two, he doesn't want to accidentally, when he goes for the move, put his own face into my knee. And thirdly, it's going to stop me in case I try to mount him off of this move. So from here, he's going to switch the leg. He's going to take a slight step with the outside leg. He's going to kick this leg all the way through and sit. He's going to use that arm to elevate my knee over the top. Okay? Now, a couple mistakes. Don't lift your feet off the ground. He wants to keep his feet on the ground. Go ahead. And use that to bridge over. Okay? Again, this is blocking me from trying to mount him. Okay. Now, in reality, when he sits, come forward, he steps, he sits, he's actually not rolling, he's stretching his body and trying to get me to land on my face. So it's not really a roll, we just practice it that way. In reality, it's going to look like this. He's going to sit and stretch his body. He comes here, he sits underneath, he stretches his body, and then I'm going to land here on my face. Okay. So, one question people always say, well, what if the guy lets go? Okay, this is a crucial thing I tell my students. It's more important to win today's battle than to try to win tomorrow's battle and lose today's battle. Okay, so if he went here, and he tried this move and I let go, well, he's out of the headlock and out of the immediate choke. That's the most important thing. Now he may be here, you can play open guard, something like this. Even if I try to mount him, and we'll cover this later in the headlock series, I go, even if I try to mount him, he's got my leg, he can elevate and start moving into other positions. The important part is getting out of the immediate danger, which I can't do with the traditional guillotine escape. Okay? So we'll cover all these varieties in my headlock escape instructional. But for now, this is our main escape. Again, actually he can do the same escape arm in or arm out. What I mean is, if I've got a front headlock, the traditional escape coming over, but let's say I got the front headlock coming, and I got the guillotine, I'm really pulling him down, so it's hard for him to reach over my back or walk to the side. He can step in, do the same move here. Okay? But he has to do this move when I have the arm, because he can no longer do the traditional guillotine escape. Okay? So hopefully that covers some of the ideas of why we do this. Okay? And again, this is our primary escape. If he snaps me down, if he lets go, we have other options. But the important thing is I'm defending the initial choke, arm in guillotine choke. We can no longer use the traditional guillotine escape. And, thank you to Cobra Kai Headmaster Eric Convente.
One thing,
Yes.
if you wait for the opponent like that,
Yeah.
he cannot guillotine you.
What if I go like, what if I come in?
Then I do
Oh!
See?
Okay. Good. The more you know.